Southbound drivers were interviewed by detectives for hours this afternoon after this happened.
And they pulled over on the interstate and ran toward the scene when they saw what was happening in the northbound lanes. Seconds, it may seem, or it does now seem, after the trooper had been shot and killed.
WPTV News Channel 5's MEGHAN McRoberts joining us now live after speaking with one of those drivers. MEGHAN?
Michael Kelly, that driver tells me he pulled over because he thought someone would need his help, not knowing the magnitude, though, of what he was about to come across, not knowing that there had been a shooting, not knowing the shooter was still on scene, and having no way to know that there would be more gunshots to come.
Traffic starts slowing down directly in front of me.
Adam Phillips, driving to work Wednesday morning, says he and two other drivers pulled over immediately when they saw a Riviera Beach police officer leaning over.
Laying down outside his driver's side door.
Thinking they'd be helping the officer, a medic who he says was also from Riviera Beach took over trying to save Trooper Bullock, freeing the officer to check around the scene, where there was also a tow truck, but no tow truck driver, and a black SUV nearly attached to it. Within seconds, more shots fired.
I mean, there was 6 shots. I mean, I heard gunfire first, and then I seen gunfire back from the Riviera Beach officer.
Phillips said the officer then checked inside the SUV and checked the scene for any other threats.
We're hiding, helicopters up.
That's when officers found the tow truck driver hiding for his own safety. Phillips spoke briefly with the tow truck driver on scene.
And he said, if the gun wasn't jammed, I'd be dead.
And what made him say that?
Because he said he shot him right in front of me as I was standing next to him.
For hours, Phillips stayed on scene talking to detectives, watching the enormous and emotional law enforcement response.
Very, very somber.
So, of course, still the big question many people will be asking is, why did this happen? Now, that witness tells me that he did have a brief conversation with that tow truck driver on scene. That tow truck driver telling him that the shooter was very mad, very upset about having to pay for a tow. But, of course, the full motive here will be very deeply investigated. Reporting live, I'm MEGHAN McRoberts, WPTV News Channel 5.